API. Let's see if we are all set up over here. Let me. Where's my mouse? My pointer. Yeah, let me bring this to here just to check if we are all good. Logo. And I think we are good. We are good. Let me just check here, guys, if we are vibing. I can see myself in the stream. Yes, I can, but I cannot mute myself. Yeah, let me play this. All good. All good. Yes, we are vibing. Welcome to another episode of me building my first application that I have been working on for the last 2 years. 2 years working this shit. But it is what it is. Never give up. Never give up. So today's session, we going to do something different. We're gonna. I need a kind of management. I need a management for the user data, right? The application data. So here I have my API written in Go, okay. And what we're gonna do today, I wanted to have access to. I wanted to create a CLI, basically. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Create a CLI. My initial goal was to create a dashboard for manage my application, but I think a dashboard will be too overkill, and I don't want to do a dashboard because requires to create a authentication system. I have to deal with HTML, CSS. Even though I intend to build my pages using CodeWeb, which is a framework, Kotlin framework, that allows us to build web applications with Compose, Jetpack Compose, to create UI. The way we Android folks already know how to do. I don't want to do this right now. So I think it will be easier and funnier to build a CLI tool for my application. I'm really a beginner with a backend development. So I don't know if this is a good practice or this is a common way to manage user data, but I don't care. I really don't care. I want to do it and I will do it. So I ask a full disclaimer. I already asked ChatGPT, Claude, to give me some ideas on how to create this. But I'm kind of skeptical when I ask questions to Claude that I don't know for sure the answer, that I didn't previously search on my own, that I didn't have too much information about it. Sometimes I don't trust too much in Claude opinions, but I went back and forth with Claude, asking a bunch of questions and asking to give me some examples, best practice, all this kind of stuff. They actually make me less productive, to be quite honest, because I keep, like always, overthinking too much on what is the best way to implement this, and the answer is there is no best way to implement it. Depends on your use case. So my use case right now, I have zero users, and we'll be fine for now just to create a simple CLI tool just to manage my database. This is my goal. And how I'm going to do this, right? With this not too much experience that I have. So here, this is a CMD. I think this is the pattern that folks from Golang use. So I'm going to create a new package I'm going to name this admin user admin admin like something like admin database DB, you know, admin DB. This is gonna be the name of this package. This admin DB, we're going to what we're going to have here. I'm not sure. I have to place. I think I'm gonna to create a main, like because we have Golang is kind of a easy language, so we can declare main functions here, the entry point. So in every place that we're going to build, that's what I understand, right? Every place that we're going to generate the binary, we can just create a main function. So I'm going to create another main function here, main. And this is gonna be, it's not gonna be main, it's gonna be admin database, but my function will be main. Okay, can I have two main functions? It seems like I can. I'm looking here because I have the notes that I get from Claude, but my notes initially this is my notes that I'm following. Those notes are to implement a migration system, right? Via CLI, not the user admin via CLI. But I give up on the idea to create a CLI for migration because I already have the migration embedded and I don't want it to remove this from my code right now. So for me, it's good just to have the migration in the main function right over here. So as you can see here, I start the database, just make the connection, and I have the storage migrate up, right? Storage is an interface, I guess. It's not an interface, but it's a struct. we don't have classes in Golang, so it's a struct. So we have this new storage. This struct is responsible to manage my database operations. Not all the database operations, just the migration. I use Goose, right? I have Goose for migration, right over here. And this Goose is embedded. So Goose also has a CLI tool. So that's why I thought this would be redundant to create a wrapper around Goose, because Goose already have a CLI. So I'm not gonna follow this this step by step to build a CLI wrapping a Goose migrations. I rather do my admins, but I will follow the kind of same pattern to create this database admin. So what my intention here is just to have some commands. That's how we pronounce this. Commands to clean up user data, to restore user data, to save user data, and then just to make easier to make tests. Okay. So this is admin, and then what we have here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need. So this is the main function. So this first part, what I'm going to do is I want to list. My goal here is to have a command to list all my users. Simple as that. So what I'm gonna do here is just I'm going to add two libraries. If I'm not mistaken, I need Cobra, and I need also they call. Let me see the name of the libraries, because I also did some tutorials, follow some tutorials of Cobra, and also which library did I use? Where I think this is the place where the libraries are. Yes, Table Writer. Those are the two libraries I need. Cobra, a table writer. So how are we going to install this? Maybe I already have the autocomplete. Go get table writer. That's the one. And go get. And the next one is, it's not Git. Go get GitHub dot slash which ones? SP Cobra. And now we have it. Simple as that. And right now, the next step is what we're going to do now. The next step is to initiate. So I need, let me see because Claude give me all the commands in the same file, but the tutorial that I follow, this tutorial over here, this one over here, the guy, he separate each command in their own file. Its own file. And I like this better. I think this is cleaner. So this is what I'm going to do. So the first thing we do to use Cobra, I'm pretending that I'm creating a tutorial, but that's how we learn. The first thing we need to do here is what we have to do. Oh yeah, we have to declare what is the name? A var over here that is the root command, they call it. But for some reason, Claude don't have this. Claude don't give me this. Let's see. Where is the root command? Look, this is everything that Claude gave me, but for migration purposes. So Cobra have this step. So this is root CMD. But where? Oh, it's right over here. I'm so dumb. Okay. Root CMD. The problem with this is that this dude over here, he declared the variables on top of things. So let me think about this. How he does this. I don't think so. I think he does. The main don't have any. Yeah, main do not have any access to. Okay. So his main is really clean. Execute. So we have this command, which is the. Okay. Command is the root. So let me create this. How he does this? Have internal, have this admin, and then have a sub. Can we have everything in the same package instead of creating a bunch of packages? Let me think. I'm going to do this. Command. I think that's gonna be better. And now we have to create a command file. Here we're going to declare the root. So variables, root, command, and string. That's how we declare variables. Golang. Let me simplify. Oh yeah, I have to start my timer. Because today I'm not going to play music at all. I want to be focused. Timer. Where's my timer? Is be focused. Be focused. This is an app that always asks me to rate and to buy it. Yeah, I never do. Great app, by the way. What else we have to do here? And root, you have this Cobra command, and then we are declaring the command, the first command. So yeah, okay, this is smart. We don't need to declare roots like this. We already can do just setting the property already. So start this Cobra. Command. Let's see if my goal length will autocomplete this. And nope. No auto completion. Cobra. Yeah, no auto completion. What I did here, I install it. Okay, everything installed. Let me see. Should I have what is the name? The Go vendor? That we have to download stuff. I'm not sure, but it's already here, man. No, this is the binary. This is just all the package. Where is the place we? Yeah, it's here. Where's Cobra? Look. Oh man. Okay. Should I import this? Let me import Cobra. You know, one thing that I don't like about Golang, look, when I lost the focus, Golang changed the pointer to another, like clean up all the white space. Import. Let me import like this. I will import like this. What? GitHub. GitHub.com SP30 Cobra. Look, Cobra's not here. Let me see. Go. Let's go. Tiny. Get go. Go mod tidy. Am I in the right place? Yeah, I am in the right place. So what's going on here? Why Cobra was not installed? Let me think. Cobra should be here already. Go mod vendor. I don't know. Vendor works. Why? Is my Go configuration different or something? I think my configuration is different, but I don't know how. Because I have to use this vendor to be able to run this. That's strange. Okay, that's good. So now we have this. Let me put this. So we have the use, the short, and this long. I don't need this long, man. Just the short. Oh, use. Use, I think, is the command, right? This is the name. So we're gonna call this. What's the name? Where is the name? Admin DB. In DB. Is good. And then we have also short. Every time. Short. Just a CLI to help me manage the API or the database. Data. the database. That's good. And yes, that's it. I think that's about it. Next step is they have a function over here inside this file. Execute, and this is execute. Well, initialize the just initialize the what we're gonna do here. Yeah. So if error, what? Okay. If error, so root command. How we initialize this? Execute. Now error is in. Oh my God, is in. No. If error is nil, we're going to printf. This is printf or print line. It's print line. What? We're going to print error, and we're going to do what? OS exit with the code 1. Nice. That's what we're going to do. And in the main function, we're going to call this, right? This is what we do here. Like simple as that. Just to make this clean command. Execute. That's it. That's it. So now we have the what we have. Oh yeah, I have to change another thing. I have the Cobra we have the Cobra setup already, but we have to, let me change my make file to have run build. Let me see the suggestion, Claude suggestion to change my make file, because I'm not using too much. Oh yeah, just change the name like this. Look. Oh, it's building with. Okay. The problem here, you know the problem? Yeah, this is the build compose, but I'm gonna do a build just for my binary. H go at. It's not H, right? It's at. Go build this output. I think the 0 is output. Is being in the directory build, and I'm going to call this admin no admin. What is the name that I'm using? DB, admin DB. Admin DB. That's gonna be this. And then where is this located? Where is the function that we're going to generate? The entry point function is cmd admin db main .go. So this is our version to build. Let me try this. Make oh, sorry, I have to change the name. Build admin db. I'm not liking this name. Admin db. Package is not what? cmd admin db. Okay, of course. Is slash. Let me try again. No errors. Okay. So can we run this? Let me do Bing admin db. No. Okay. Is this the name that I did? Admin DB. Yes, that's the name. No permission denied. I have no permission to run things here. Okay, I don't have permission. Why? Claude, what? I have to ask Claude. This is not something that I'm going to struggle over. Claude, why I'm getting the... Look, this is... No. Every time this is happening. Okay, use my data. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Claude, why I'm getting... I'm getting the following error when I execute this. Execute this bin admin db. The following error is this over here. Oh, this is not a following error, man. Come on. This is the following error I'm getting. This. I don't have permission. I want to understand why. Claude, why I'm getting the following error when I execute. Let's see. Permission deny errors occur because binary found doesn't execute permission. Let's check. What we're gonna do? Execute to admin. CM mode. So this is how we fix this CM mode. But why this is happening? When Go builds a binary, it typically sets execute permission automatically. However, if a file was copied, downloaded, or the build process was interrupted, execution permission might not be set. You may want to check your build process in the makefile, ensure that sets proper permission. Check my makefile. Check my makefile. Don't let... Tell me. Oh my God. Just a moment. Hold on. start? I'm back. Jesus, sorry. I didn't think that the thing was take so much time to do it. So a guy knocked to the door, to asking to move the car away from my what? That's the time to learn English, man. This is the time. Let me type this. What I'm trying to say. Oh, not young man, a guy, came to my house asking to move my car from the garage because they were going to paint the neighbor's garage.
A young
Is this how
man
you say
came to
it?
my house and asked me to move my car from the garage
Once
because
again.
they are going to paint the neighbor's garage.
Safari never works correctly. Never. You just want to hear what you're saying, but Safari never works correctly.
A young man came to my house and asked me to move my car from the
But
garage
yeah, I'm not
because they are going
listening
to paint
to
the neighbor's
this
garage.
as well. Why? Why I'm not listening to myself? This is a good question. Why? That's why. Can I hear myself now?
A young man came to my house and asked me to move my car from the garage because they are
Garage.
going to paint the neighbor's garage.
Garage. Neighbor's garage. That's what happened. Okay. So let's keep on going. Let's see what Claude told me. Okay. A mask. You could modify your build admin target explicitly setting permissions. I'm not gonna do this. Yeah, I will go and do this. I don't know why I have to do it though, but for some reason I have to do this. I'm not giving my binary some admin db. Yeah. Not dot. I was with a gum. I was. How to say this? This is always good to practice English. How to say this? Chewing.
Chewing gum.
I was chewing gum. This is not respectful. This is not polite to do it. Let's go. I think we are good here. Claude helped me with the basic, so let me try this again. And we have an error syntax, new line. We have an error, near expect token. Which token? What? Line? So we have a problem here. Not sure what's going on. Admin db. Well, what's going on? Syntax error, near expected token new line. Okay, near unexpected token. I don't know what's going on, man. New line. Is this a problem? I don't think this is a problem. Let me see here. Main. Is this main correct? I think it is. How do you mean to be? Build again. Make. Line 1. What's going on? Okay, but you should is at least should give me something, right? So I think we are good. Are we missing anything else from this command? I don't think so. Nope. This is good. Main. Should this be main? Should this be main? Like this over here? Internal CMD. Look, this is a main. Let me check this in my notes before I ask Claude what's going on. Checking my notes. What? Okay, yeah, I think that should be main. Okay. We can now use this package like this. Oh, why? Go lang learning. I have one really good idiomatic Golang. This is a PDF. Set up your Go environment, prediction type, modifiers, exercise, your first program. Let me see. Study. New writer song open hello world. So this is the main. Yes, annotation. And this code doesn't look sloppy, whatever. Yeah. All Go programs start from the main function in the main package. Okay. You declare this function with the fun main and all Go programs start from the main function in the main package. Let me see if this is the case. So let's build this again. Now rehearse and let's run it. Just a CLI to help me manage the database. So we just learned that all Go programs should be in the main package in the main function. That's why my function was not highlighted. Now I have even a button here, a run button, a green run button. Good. This is good to know. I didn't know it. Learning this book. I know this is wrong. Have a PDF, a parrot PDF, but I searched to buy this book. It's too pricey for a Brazilian. Too freaking pricey. I'm sorry. They should have some discount for poor people. Because books are too pricey. This book is so good. I really enjoyed this book. To learn Go. This session's amazing. Concurrence, generics. I don't understand too well, but yeah. Now we know. Let me remove this from the stream because this is illegal. Oh, let's go. What we are doing. Okay, so now we have Cobra set up. Everything's good. Another step we need to do here is what? Let's create our command, right? So the command we're going to create right now is pretty simple. It's the list users. List user. This is the pattern that we're going to use here. How the guy does this? I have an internal command, convert list. I have a list. I'm going to call this list user. And how go treat? Okay, go use the camel. This is not camel case. This is a snake case pattern. Snake case notation. I don't know how to say this, but I think it is snake case. So we're gonna be list user. This is we don't use this pattern, no. So main command. This is good. This is good. So we don't use this pattern in Kotlin. Kotlin use camel case. Okay. What we're going to do now? The next step here is going to be. So yeah, this is not helping me at all. This one is better. So here we have a list. So in this example, in this project, what the guy is doing is just calling an API and listing the response back. But what I want to do is I want to list my users, right? I have to call my database, all the kind of the good stuff. So let me see how this tutorial does this. This is another tutorial. The guy also used this table thing. Look, I didn't know this. Oh, this is really nice. We can set how the table is going to look like. Nice. Good. Print out authors. So we receive a slice of authors. Authors. That's how we say it. Authors. And then print is it. Print it. Set header. So ID name a bio. Okay, this is kind of similar when what I want to do. But let me see. Do I have a? I don't think I have a. I even have a storage function to list my users. So let me see if I get it. Get user session, delete user. I don't have insert user. I don't have list users. I don't have it. So let's start from the beginning, right? Let's first of all, I don't remember. I really don't remember how I did this. So long time ago. So long time ago. That's how we phrase this. It's been so time ago. Oh my God. I'll say this. It's been so long since I have dealt with this. It's not what I wanted to say, but it's been so long.
It's been so long since I've dealt with this.
Dealt with this. It's not what I want to say, but it's been so long since it's been so long since I worked in this project. It's been so long. It's been so long since I worked in this project that I don't remember. And I'm not so familiar with Golang, so let's get the how to say this. So how to say I'm forgetting everything, man. I'm just have a hard time to say words today. Bear with me. So bear with me because I will remember. So the first thing we need to do, this is an interface in Golang. Golang is such a great language because it's such weird. This is one of This is what I want to say. It's a weird language, so different from what I'm used to. Kotlin is the best language ever, in my opinion. But Golang has this interface stuff, right? And this is I think this is the implementation. Look, we have this is the interface. And to implement an interface in Golang, you just have to make a function with the exactly same parameters inside the struct. I think it's another struct, right? So look, I have the store. I have mock store for my tests, and I have the store. I remember I have tests here, guys. I'm not playing around. So this is my store, which is this struct, and then this is the way we kind of add functions to a struct, just by using this notation over here. And your function should be have the same signature. That's it. And then it means that I are already implementing this. And this is the advantage of using a IDE. Look, I can see all the places where this interface is being implemented. I can navigate between things. This is why this is worth it to pay the price, because Golang is a paid IDE. Cheaper for Americans, for sure, for people that get paid in dollars. But for Brazilians, this is really pricey. Not really pricey, but it's kind of expensive. It's yearly payment. You have to pay every single year for the license. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I really love it. And I'm too familiar with JetBrains ID, so that's why I use Golang instead of VS Code. I hate it, VS Code. But by the way, I don't like it. Not hate it. It's too strong word, but I don't vibe with VS Code. Neither with Vim. I try Vim. That's insane. Let's keep on going. Okay, I digressed. I think this is how the phrase it is. I digress. Let's keep focused. So what I need right now, I need a new, what I need? I need a new, first of all, go again here, and I need a new interface function. And what we're going to do here is a user store. I need a get all users. Simple as that. We take a context, and what else we need to get all the users? I don't think I need anything else, do I? Yeah, I don't think so. So the only thing I need is context, because I think I already have everything I need, and I don't need. I don't. This method we're not going to be used by public API. Oh, that's good. So what we're going to return here? I think a slice. I'll declare slice. I think that is just like this. Slice of what? Of pointers of users. I think slice of user. Pointer. Or just user, or copy. I think it will be just a copy, an error. Before we move on, let me just check how I do this with I don't know, bills, because I have an if I'm not mistaken, I have an endpoint that return bills. So again, store and bill. So get bills by user. Yes, exactly. Just so what I need by user ID. Yeah, okay, we are good here. I just need the context. That's good. So yeah, now I have this, and because look, now we don't see any implementation of this interface, because all my structs that are implementing this interface should I use this? Should not use this? What I'm saying, should implement this function. So let me go ahead and this. What is this? Yes, roll right over here. This is a place where I'm going to implement my func for this struct store in this package, because I have a bunch of stores, but each store is in its own package. So get all users. Look, and take as a parameter context. Come on, man. Context. Out completion. And returns get all users. What is the problem? Okay, in returns a slice of users model. I think it's model, right? Oh my god. It's models. We have to declare the package here. User and an error. For now, I will return you for everything. Good, good, good. Now we have the beautiful function declaration. I have to update my mock as well. I'm going to do this later. I'm not going to do it right now. So okay, let me remember how I access the database. So database also needs a get all users. So this is my database. Look, this is my database instance. So this query is actually generated via via SLC, I think. SLLC or something like that. I don't remember. So in order to generate, first of all, we have to go in this internal place over here. And we have this go. No. This is generated. No. We need to deal with SQL. So user. Look, this is my SQL. I don't know my queries. Okay, and we have to name our queries. We start our queries with this convention over here. So this library, SLC, I don't remember the name, man. PostgreSC or something. Let me check. Postgres C Go. Someone was going to help me. Yeah, I don't remember. Database Go. I remember. Let me see if I can find anywhere here, because I have no notes how I use this. You know what I mean? So it's PS. Oh no, it's not this. It's not this. Goose. Yes, SQL C. CL. How people pronounce this? CLC. Golang. This thing over here. I use this thing. Compile SQL SQL to type safe code. Catch failures before they happen. This is really good. Is this one? I think it's this one. How it works. Look, CLC generate fully type safe idiomatic code from Oh my god, how to say this in English? I don't know how to say SQL generated
SQLC generates fully type-safe idiomatic code from SQL.
SQL, idiomatic code from SQL. So a SQL C. So okay. Oh, my camera is off. Let's do this. How we do this? So we have this. We have to need this file over here. So SQL dot SQL inside this query, but we also have to specify this in some place where I don't remember. So when you run the command, the tool will find the place where your SQLs are declared, and then will generate the type safe stuff is right over here. SQL YAML file. So YAML file. So look, this is a migration. I have migration queries over here. Postgres, so internal. Look, this is my queries are located in this PC, so Postgres, SQL, Postgres, right? Why is PSQL? I don't know. I just copy a tutorial. Just that my entire project is based on a tutorial that I follow, so I just copy the same file structure, directory project structure. But this name is kind of stupid. Just it's because I'm using Postgres, I guess, and then this is why I have this convention. But anyway, this is how I generate my SQL stuff. That's how I communicate with the Postgres. So let's add a new stuff over here. The name is going to be get all users, and we're going to return many. I do remember. Let me check in the bills. Yeah, many. When we want to return stuff, and now it's time to remember how to use SQL. Select all from users, just like this one. All from users. Order by email. Can do this email, and then it's just going to work. I'm not sure. Let me just see running by date. Oh, okay. What is this? This is how we return one. I don't think this returning exists. I think this exists in Postgres. Returning is a like it is a SQL statement that only exists in SQL. Postgres only exists in Postgres. This is what I'm saying. I'm not I'm learning, still learning. I know Postgres is a database. It's more than a database. It's kind of, you can create objects and a lot of stuff. You can have statements, conditions, observables, a lot of bunch stuff. And I'm in the process of learning this stuff because I find really interesting. So let's keep on going. So after this, so now we are saying that we want to select everybody and order by email, right? I think or order by name, not email. I wanted to order by name. Order by, oh my God, change word. Oh, first of all, let me understand how to use this change stuff. Visual thing, change, no. So it's not visual. So normal mode. How we change stuff. Inner word. This is how we change the word. Is change inner word. And I want to do name. Order by name. Okay. Not by email. After that, what we're going to do is we have to go over here. I think right over here in the root directory, and we have to run C generate, and this is going to generate this missing portion here. And if you can take a look, I think that in the internal class that we take a look earlier, yeah, we have this database. No, this is on me. Someplace internal is here. I think it is here. Yes. So this was added. This entire thing was generated. I don't need to type anything. Look. So this will return the slice of users. No errors, everything's good. And now inside my database, my store over here, I have access to something like this. Let me see. Let me delete everything here. I think this will throw an error. So it'll be like this. Users. Oh, I think it's gonna be, yeah. This is gonna be good. Users. Look. Users error. Same thing that is above. VB get all users, and then I just pass the context. The only thing I need. And then if error isn't nil, we're going to return nil and an error. Otherwise, we have this DB session. No, not DB session. DB user to domain. I can do. I can create an entire function just to convert this to a model data type. That's what we do. This is a clean architecture, by the way. You're being used in a Go project because we have different entities. So database entity is different from my models entity. So what this function is returning is this type of this user over here. Is this user is this struct that is inside this database package. So I don't have access to this. Actually, rather, my API or my layer above should not have access to this because this violates the clean architecture. So what we're going to do here is a for loop. I could create it over here, but I'm not going to because I don't need it. I could create a separate function just to for loop into this users and just convert it to a model database, models users. But instead, just to practice, I wanted to remember if I do remember how to do this by memory. Oh, because I wanted to. This is how I learned. Feels good to learn code, to code. This is my way to, fight against the power of AI taking our brains off. Fight against the power. Be dumber. Be stupid. Like, not productive. But yeah, not everything is about productivity, man. Not everything's about productivity. So what we're going to do here is, I don't remember how to do it. No, I'm not gonna lie. I know that I have to declare variable, but I'm not sure how to declare variables, slice variables, because we're going to do something like this. So this is gonna be DB users, okay. DB users, and then we have this variable over here that's going to be users. And which type of this variable is this slice? Is this models user, Is this allowed? I think it is, right? I'm declaring a variable unused. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So now we're going to start the for loop. For, and I don't know how to do for loops. And go. Yeah, I think the first one is the index or something. So for user, I think the first one is the property, right? For let me check it. How to do this? How to do for loops and go? That's the thing. Don't remember. They are similar to C, if I'm not mistaken. I think the first variable is. Let me check here. This is a good book, by the way. Why you don't ask Claude? Because I don't want it. I don't want it to. That's why. Chapter 1. No, it's just basic stuff, man. It's this type. This is type. Blocks. Functions. Switch 4. Oh, we have this. 4. So yeah, we can do like this. This is not what I want. I wanted to use this range. For range. Look, this is why I don't remember for loops, because there are so many ways to do it. So range. Okay. This is not what I want. So I think this is the one I want. Range. So, oh no. So I is the index, this is the value. So we can skip the index. Okay, this is how we do it. Now I always going to remember. We can skip the index because I don't need the index. And we can use the value, which is user. And then here we have range. Is this how we do it? Yes. DB users. Look. And then I want to append everything. Now is the time to understand. I think Golang has the append function. Yes, user is it takes a slice in the property you want to append to. Is this correct? Element. Yeah, user. Oh, it's not user. This is what we have. DB user domain, and then I pass this user. DB user. It is going to return. Can't do this. How? Oh my God! This return a. Oh my God! How I just want the value. This is return a pointer. How do I use the value instead? Can I do this? No, it doesn't work like this. Let me see. What's the error? Cannot take address. Okay. Type as the type model. Okay, can I use this? Oh. Okay. What is append? Is append. Evaluate but not used. Okay. Then we're going to return users and new. Is this correct? Still an error here. Append building function. Oh no. How to use append? Another thing that I have to learn how to use it. Functions, pointer type, errors. I do remember Compose type blocks, generic package. I think it's this Compose types. Slice. How to use append? Let's go. Append return assign results to a variable that's pass in. Oh, what? Now let me see slice. Append. I'm sorry. Append. A built-in append function is used to grow slices. So we have to. Okay. We have to pass this and add to this. Oh my god. That's kind of. We don't change the okay. We create a new copy. That is to understand what's going on. If we return a slice of the same type, which is assigned to the variable, or return is a slice to the same type, which is assigned to a variable that was passed to the to append. The example, you apply a new slice, but you can append a slice that already has elements. Okay. This is a new. So that's it. That's how we add stuff in the slices, because the slices are not arrays. Okay, this book tells me this. We have arrays in Golang, but they behave totally different. Too rigid to use directly. That's arrays. You can buy this book and learn more about it, or ask Claude, whatever you prefer. I'm old school, so I like to read books a little bit, snippets of the books, just to understand a little bit more. This is my way to learn, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this is not modern enough. You know, I'm with a lot of resentment. I understand. I'm not in the good headspace right now. Too much resentment. You know, I have to stop this. So now we have this function, upping and ready to go, get all users. So what we're going to do here after this is what we're going to do this. Let me see. Let me remember what I was doing. So now we have this function, and we are ready to use, right? Store. So with this function over here, we should be ready to use this user store inside our command. So let me go and see where is. I'm head over to the list user and see how we're going to access this. How we do. So the main function. Let me see how I use my database, because I don't remember. I know that I have to create a instance of my database. New storage, okay, server, and new API server. So here we declare this. So okay, as storage queries. This is how we create our drivers. So user, this is how we create it. We need this as dependency. So let me see. Storage, okay. Okay, so we have to create a connection to the database, just like we are doing here. So our main function, we're going to make also a connection to the database, because this is a separate service. Let's see how we're going to do this. Take a look here. Separate. Okay. I've just take a look. Took a look to my WhatsApp desktop, and it's already people ask me for money. Oh my god, so many bills to pay. This is my account asking me for money. Like, just not asking me for money, but just telling me that I had to pay him. I have to pay him. Let me check what I'm going to do. Yes. Because now we have a problem here. We need to connect to the database in this file. Okay, that's really important. Before even beginning everything. We need the storage. This is separated binary, so let me understand what's going on here. Yeah. I have to change this. What's going on? You have two things here. How does this guy does how do this guy does this? How does this guy do this? How does this guy do this? I think this is how we phrase. Let me see. So cancel with what is this? Entry point. The main application entry point file serves to orchestrate as the orchestrator for the entire application. So okay, what he's doing here. I know this is go routines. I'm not scared of channels. I'm not scared of this. You already kind of diggle the I never know how to say this. I already play a little bit with this, but I'm not too familiar with. Let me see how he make the connection with the database. This is just handle sign. So I think he keeps running his program, waiting for commands, but it's not what I'm doing. I just want to see where his the database setup happened. This over here, config helpers. There are several helpers functions utilized throughout the code base. Let's get rundown. Let's get the rundown of what they do. Config helpers. This is the database connection. Okay, I already have this in some place in my code, but when this is called, get connection string. Okay, so I have this. Okay, so I have new pool. He's just declaring the behavior of his routines. So right over here, this run function. And this run function is called where? Cancel defer pull run right over here. Is a Golang is a spin up a routine. Start the run routine to initialize the connection instance. Okay. So get connection string. And with the connection string, what we do with the connection string, we start this pgx pool new. What is this pgx pool? pgx pool. helper crude update. This is the crude. It also is using Seagull C generate. I don't know which type of database he's using. PGX PostgreSQL driver. Oh, it's different. It's a different driver. Toolkits. Okay, fast, efficient, and packaged with features like connection pooling and support to Postgres specific data types. I don't use this one, and I'm not sure which one I use, which driver I used. I don't remember. I follow the tutorial, but okay. Let me take a look. So we need the connection. We need the database connection here, which we can copy exactly the way it is in the main. Just like this. Same stuff. I don't know why I'm so we have to run the migration automatically. I don't think so. We expect that, yeah, this method, there's a command, the servers expect the migration is working fine already. So let me paste this over here. Oh my God. You know the problem with vMotion is that sometimes I use the normal standard key bindings, and sometimes I use vMotion bindings. Okay, this is our environment variables. This is the connection with the database, and what we're going to do with this. Let me check. In the main code. So migrate, new server, storage, so we have this storage. Look, I use this one over here. PSQL. Oh, I think this is my driver. No, this is not my driver. This is my package. Which driver I use? Yeah, I think it's this one. This is my driver, right? SQL. Database SQL. I think that's my driver over here. I believe. Or this P key. I don't know. It is what it is. I think I have a bunch of migrations here. This new thing will return the storage, the database, and the queries that I need. So yeah, that's the thing that I need. Let me just copy over here. So storage. I just need this guy. Let me. I'll type this. Oh, I don't need anything else. So I need this storage. Should this storage be global? I think it should be global. Not global, but a package. I'm not sure how to do this because, yeah, I need this variable to be like storage be accessible by all the commands. Let's see. Storage is what? This type was storage. I think this is gonna be, so this is nil. And when I do this storage, we're gonna start this storage. It's not like this. How to do it? Close all other tabs. And okay, new storage. New storage. And then I pass this DB URL. And what's this is going to do? Cannot. Oh, this is a pointer. How to okay. But yeah, pointer, right? This is what I want. This how we do a pointer, or is in the beginning? Yes, in the beginning. So this is where we return a pointer. And now I have access to everything. And I could execute this. So let me see. Execute. Oh. Oh, now I got it. Now I know what I have to do. Storage should not be here. Storage should be here in this command, just like this, right? And then in the main function, we just pass via, oh my god, pass via parameters, and delete this. And here, we're going to pass, oh my god, I'm going to pass storage, which is exactly a pointer of this. And we just have to do this. I think this is gonna work. Storage. Should we rename this? Or we could initialize already here, just pass the URL, right? It's better. So let me copy this. I think copies in Go is kind of change. Should we paste? I think it's B. Oh my god, let me delete this, everything that is here. Delete. Change in word. So stupid. DB URL. This is the, so now we receive a DB URL instead of, call this URL. URL is a string. And then here we're going to do, here, changing our word. We're going to new storage and pass this URL. And now this looks nicer, but no one's using it. That means we initialize this and we are good to go. Let me check this. Make imported and not use it. And this is an error. Okay, if I will use later. Son of a bitch. It's gonna. Okay, I think that now it's gonna. No, make nice, and then. Okay, cannot ping database password authentication fail for user. So yeah, we have the connection, but the thing is my Docker running? It is. Take a look. If my database is up and running, I can use like this, right? PS Docker PS status up. The database is up. Why? I cannot connect. Let me understand. Because I think one problem is that the I'm not in the correct network, so maybe I have to spin up everything in the composable. Docker composable is the, what is the name? Docker compose. And I have to add my, yeah, I have to add my servers in this this is Docker compose. I don't understand how I'm going to do this because I wanted to run this locally, but I'm not inside the Docker container. Yeah, this is crazy because I have to be inside the Docker container in order to access the database that is up and running. So what we're going to do here, okay, that's something, yeah, I have no idea how to do this. Let me see. Oh, up, migrate up. You know, steps. Push, 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 push. Okay, okay, okay. So let me see if there's another way to do this because yeah, I want to have access to my database, but I'm not inside a container right now. Let me see. So this is why API has access to my database is because we are in the same container. So I think I have to add my, and we have a network here, so they're in the same network. Should I add my stuff here? Let me see, build, context, ANV. Let me see how I'm going to build this. Command. Because I have to add this in my image, I have to make a bunch of changes. Oh my god, this is so stupid. So okay, you have this Docker file. Because yeah, what I'm doing here is just trying the connection. Let me. First of all, I'm executing this and I'm trying this storage. So now we have storage, and with this store, before we even test this, let's finish this one. So here we have the command. I wanted to make the connection, and then I want to list all my users and display all my users. That's the goal, today's goal. Okay, it's just a CLI tool to help me do this. List all my users, and then I will start manipulating the user data following the same pattern. That's the goal. But let me think how I'm going to do this. Oh, I need water, man. I need water. I'm not drinking any water. No music. I don't know if this is good. I'm testing this without music. My intention is to get the highlights of my lives so we can post in the like a video, edit video, but to make it easier to edit, I think I have to remove the music. Yeah, I have to remove the music if I'm not going to be able to edit this properly. So let's keep on going. The next thing we have to do here is, let me check here. This is the last session. We have 36 minutes to finish this. This is going to be good. So let me declare a command here. Var list user. This is gonna be list user CMD. Just to follow the standard. And then we start this Cobra stuff. Cobra command use. So it's gonna be, this is the command name. So list user. How about that? Loo. List user. Loose. List users. Oh my god, this is so bad. And then we have a short description. Short. I need water. A short description, like, and we also have, but we can add examples, a lot of stuff. Okay, but a short description is let me see. Let me see how the guys is this guy using Cobra as well to list his users, or he's not using Cobra. He does. Okay, in this example, he doesn't use any Cobra. But this beautiful soul here uses. So let me see how he does this. List exchange rights from the database. Okay. You list all users of from the database, or list all database users. This is all users of the database. List all users on or in the database, or on the database. Never know. In the database. Okay, in the database. I think in. I never know how to use this. And I know this has a name. This in, on, at. I never know how to use it. So it lists all the users, and we have this as a key run. I have another thing over here, another property, or because this, I think this is a struct, if I'm not mistaken. This is struct. It is, and this is called properties or parameters or something like that. You know what I mean? Let me see how this is called in Golang. So we have generics, types. I think types here. Structs and syntax Go uses the read structures familiar. Struct type is defined with the key type, the name of the structure type, and a pair of braces. Within the braces, you list the fields in the structs. Just it's a field. Variable name first, variable type. I think this is called field. Var. Okay, structure field. Another field over here is run with error. And this is a function, actually. This entire function over here. This is the type of functions. So we receive a command, and args, right? It is what it is. And then you can run everything inside of here. Okay, I think we are good now. Next step, Sorry, excuse me. If there's a init also is the place I think every single function automatically call this. There's a init. Like Cobra automatically call this. I don't know. But let's see. So this is the place where we can make this in a separate function, but I'm not going to. We'll put everything here. So what we're going to do is I need the list. So list of users. So users, let's see, users and error. I think that's gonna, so storage. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. I'm sorry. Because we're not going to use storage. I need the storage to actually use the user storage. Okay? User storage. Store. So users, new user, new storage, database query, gonna storage. Yeah, it's not what I want. DB, I think. Nah. Whoa, I need here. Storage queries. I think that's unused. Okay, so this actually is going to be, what's going to be here? I'm going to call this storage. Storage is going to be, you know, I'll tell you what this is going to be. It's going to be user storage. And this guy over here will be a variable. So we have to declare like this. And now this is unused, but this is gonna be stored. No. Let me call this user store. And it's gonna also user store. And now, my friends, why this has this green name? Delete variable, unused variable. Okay, but I want to use here. Why do I have this green name here? I don't know. I don't like this green theory stuff. I don't like it. So now we can use the, let me see. User stored get. Oh, I think this is a huge problem because we are in the main. And I think I'm also using this in the main server. No. Let me see, main. New API. New API is in the main package. No, it's not in the main package. It's in the API package. So I think this is fine. Let's keep on going. User store. Get all users. Oh my God, I need the context. How am I going to find the context now? This guy that doesn't use this. Let me see if someone here uses context. This dude over here must use context in some places, but he's not using. So context background, that's how you use it. Oh my God. So let me ask Claude real quick. Another just a question. Claude. What type of context should I use in let's see if Claude is smart. I just will give him copy. Yeah. I'm there. This is what I want. And what type? Line 9. Claude, what type of context should I use in? Let's see if Claude's smart. Because I need to, I think contexts, I have to declare context right over here, but I'm not sure because we'll keep going, keep using context over and over again. I think this is background context. It's just like the guy's doing it. Context background. Nice. Get all user signature requires context parameter. Okay. Cobra commands provide a context via, which is a automatic way to get the context in Cobra commands handler. I didn't know that. That's really good. Fallback option. If you want to, oh, so I have a CM context here? I don't need background context. Approaches prefer for Cobra commands because it is integrated with the command lifecycle and handles sign cancellation properly. Oh man, this is beautiful. So now we start the checkings. Okay, if her is different, it's not, no. Return, what we do here? I don't know how we do it inside the command line. This is a command line. This is not a function call. Let me see how you do this here. Just, I think it's just return error. It just return error because this callback's just about returning errors. Return error. Next. Now we have the user of the users. And we need to print those users. And we're going to do this by using this. I put this over here because it's going to be easier to copy. Yeah, I don't need to convert anything. So let me create this table ready. Now it's time to create the table. This table writer. Using table writer. Table writer. Table writer. Is it table writer? Nah. Table writer. Dot new writer. Okay. Why this is not being highlighted? Not being. Go get github.com, which is the table writer one. What is? I don't remember. Table writer. Go get. Yeah, this crazy name over here. I think I have to use vendor. Ole cool table writer. This one. And we have to do go mod vendor to install the table writer. And it should be good now. We should be good now. Nope. Nothing here. Table writer. Right there. Okay. Go tiny. So go mod tiny. tidy. Come on, man. Seriously? Let me see what's going on here, guys. What's going on? Do you see it? So it should be all right. Look, I will do the same thing again. Go vendor. Yeah. For some reason, I have to have the import already here in order to use it. Okay. That's kind of stupid. Let's keep on going. Table new writer. So what we're gonna do in this new writer? I think this takes a slice. No, this takes a OS and this thing. I don't know what it is. New file. ST out. Standard out. I don't know what this stands for. Let me see if we have any. ST in, ST out, open files pointing to standard input, standard output, standard error. Okay, we are opening a file right over here. And table header. And this header takes as parameter a slice with just like the same things. Oh, let me see. Because I have a tutorial here, right over here. A beautiful tutorial where the guy is using, at least this one, he used the table writer. He or she, I don't care. Let me see. Where I saw it. You can do this. Nice stuff. Well, we also can do this. Look. Header field, value. Okay. Let me see another example. Table writer. This guy do not use like too much. We use just for one field. I want to use for a lot of fields. So let me take a look. Look here. ID name bio. So okay, ID. What I want to show is ID name and email. For now, this is good enough for now. Header, set header. No, it's not set header. Header. That's different. Take a look. Header. Table header. Of course. We have a slice of strings. We have to say what type of slice we have. Of course, life of string. Return nil, man. Come on, return nil. Stop. And after that, we have to go to a for loop again to append. For are we going to use the index? I don't think so. So ignore the index. For user, I remember already. Range users. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? And what we're going to do is table append. Oh, we need the ID. So table append row. Can we just append row without anything? Let me see. What is this? String. So another slice. This. I don't understand what this does. At the interface. I don't like this. Let me see how this guy does this. Other. So he appends ID. Okay. Okay. We don't need the ID. We can skip this. Is a slice of append is a slice, but with all properties that we declare in the header, all the same amount of values that we declare in the header. So string, and here we can just user ID, user name, and user email. Why my IDs all fucked up? Oh, my ID is a UID. Do I have a toString? How to? Oh my god, I don't remember. I don't remember. Let me do this. I know that I have this someplace over here. Where? Let me think. Where? API is not API. Is in the maybe in the service. User. Roads. Here it is. Sub. What is this sub? This is how we convert this to a string. I think it is. This dot. Response. Device. Oh my god. I mean, it's Claude. I don't remember. Claude. How to convert a UUID to string. He's taking a look at my string glob. Look how oh my god, this is so much easier to to look at Google. Look how many tokens I'm using just to make this. Oh my god, this I have to learn how to use AI, man. Seriously. Slice. Do we have something? UID, UUID. Dot string. Are you kidding me? Dot string. So much easier. Search in a book. Dot string. Obvious solution. So why we have this error here? Unhandled error. Handled error. I'm not going to handle any error. I don't care. This is the ID, and then table run, and then we have this simple table render, and that's it. That's all we need for our command. But before we do this, we have to register this command. And let me see if this guy. So that's what I don't understand about Cobra. I have to take a look later, because I believe this init it will be used by Cobra right away. So rules. This is why he's highlighting already, I guess. So this is gonna be list user command, add command. Oh, this is no. This should be the root command, add command. How do this? List user command, and then list user command. We're gonna do flags. What else? String parameters. I don't know. I don't need any of those stuff. Convert. Let me see converts. This have a bunch of flags. Yeah, I don't need any flag. Actually, you just need the command name. From. Let's see. This is the flags you need, so I don't need any flag at all. And that's it. That's it. This should work. We have the command, and we have the intention. So now we need to be in the same place. So we're going to spin up our server and be able to run. Oh, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to run this via terminal. Verification. Storage. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think I have to add this in my Docker file. Docker. Okay. Yeah. I think because my intention was to run this right over here. Look. Okay, PS. So build this. And we already have an error. Declare not use user storage. Of course this is being used. What are you talking about? Maybe here. Come on, man. I'm using right over here. Oh my God. I'm not understanding what's going on here. What? What talking about? What are you talking about? It is. Oh my God. But how I use this variable? Well, what's going on here? Maybe. This is why. Can I have to reference this? Like this, make this explicit, like command. dot. No. Have to. Let me just use another name, man. Never renamed this. I don't know how to do this. I think it's just like this, right? Call this storage. Oh my god. Call this, yeah. Story. Store. Look, now we have a problem here. Because now we have again same thing. Why I cannot access this? Oh man, I'm so stupid. I'm feeling like I'm dumb as fuck. Why this is happening? Delete unused variable. Oh my god, how I stupid. Oh my god, such a fucking stupid. Oh my god. No. Cancel this. What am I doing? I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. It's because I'm creating a new variable here. Look, create a new variable. Oh my god, what am I doing? This is a new variable. That's what happened. User store. Now it's not green anymore. Did you see it? No, it's not green anymore. And here, of course, everything is broken. Because we have to change this. Maybe we don't have any error anymore. Maybe. We're going to get the API error, like no connection to the data. Did you see it? Oh, yeah. The run was gonna be fine, but the problem was gonna be the execution, because we don't have a ping. We cannot ping the B. This is so gonna be tough. How I'm going to do this? Let's do this. Don't be afraid. What we have to do is go to the Docker file, and this is the mooch something. Mooch builds Docker. I do remember. I have to learn all this stuff, man. That's what I'm saying. This is why it would take so much time to finish this app, because I had to learn so many stuff. And my imposter syndrome was like in the high peak ever, because I didn't know anything about building backend applications, because in order to build the backend applications, you have to have knowledge about a bunch of technologies. This is the issue. Let me think. So in order to migrate, so we have a good migration here. So the first thing, multi-stage. The name of this is multi-stage build. So add build stage for migration binary. As a build base as copy migration binary to deploy stage. Build base development. Oh my god. So we have this here. I'm sorry. I cannot do this on my own, because what Claude told me was to create a new build stage just to create my binary. Build stage build addition to Docker. Add build stage for this new binary, which is here, right? Well, this is something. No, this is the stage dedicated to install project dependency. No. This is the prod stage. This is build prod stage. Good process. Okay, Claude. Okay, explain to me. Okay, let me talk to Claude. Claude. Explain to me why I'm getting the following error when I run .bin what is the name, admin db, and tell me and tell me how can I fix that this there. Let me see. I guess it's because I'm not in the Docker file. I am not my binary is not in the Docker image. And this is the reason why I cannot access the database. And the way to, but my question is why I have to create another build stage, because I have this build product stage dedicated to build applications is executable. So can I reuse this? I'll copy everything, and here we just run the next step. So what I'm thinking is, should I just add my execution here to my binary instead of creating entire build stage just for my debug? So look, because here we have all the certifications and stuff, and the servers should be run in the same place, right? Let's see. And then we have also Compose. No. Take a look. No. Take a look at my Docker setup. I think the reason not for this error, the reason of this error, the reason of this error, the reason of this error. I don't think it's of this error. I think the reason is for this error. The reason is that my binary, it's isn't. So isn't in the same image as the database, or is the same container as the database. It kind of, I have to guide Claude to help me out because it's kind of dumber. Not dumber, but because of my question was not very specific. Okay. Oh yeah, exactly right. This issue is that the admin binary is running in our host machine. What's outside Docker is trying to connect to. Okay. The problem. How to fix it? Export. Run it. Okay, can build the binary inside the Docker container. Could type API go build. Can I do this? Seriously? This is new because I don't want to deal with the Docker stuff. Let me copy this and place. down over here. A little note, just a little note. Let's change this. To header 3, I guess. Header 3, and this is a code. So let me. Code. Shell. I think this is a shell. Yeah. Code. Nope. Shell. So let me check this. Let me see if I can do it like this. Docker execute. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So the price API, this is my container, I guess. Build. We'll go build and temp. I'm creating temp directory at the main db from cmd slash admin db slash, this is a slash go. Let me see if this is gonna be executed. Nice. And now let's run it. Execute. I didn't know it. Do you know it? We can execute commands. I kind of know it actually, but I didn't pay attention. So temp, that we can execute commands inside Docker containers. Admin deb. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's up and running, motherfuckers. It's up and running. So look, Lou, if I do this, oh my lord. Oh, everything is alright now. It's working perfectly. So we installed my, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I feel great about it. I don't know about you, but I feel great about it. I'm so happy right now. Nice job. So good. Look, feels good to get accomplish something. It's not gonna last longer, this feeling, but we have to appreciate this moment. Jesus, that's really nice, man. I just installed the binary there. My binary has access to my database that is already up and running, and give me all this nice, give me access, flexibility to manipulate the data. That's what I want. Right now I have one command, a single command. We can do this. Look, just CLI help me manage my database. Okay, generate, and then we have the list. All user have the, I don't know why we have this completion. Generate the auto completion script for the specific shell. Help. So yeah, we have this flags already predefined. And each command has the help flag. So yeah, Cobra, using table writer. Yeah, life's good. So yeah, we're done with the session. Now, mission accomplished. So now I'm going to reiterate over this to implement more actions, a couple more commands actually to manage my database, my users. Actually, that's so good. I'm feeling great. And then after I have to deploy this binary. So I think the bi not the when I had to deploy the binary, I will have to change my Docker file and the Docker Compose as well because the binary will also is going to be in the same network. But yeah, man, was amazing. So thank for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, next session. Bye bye.